2022, Russia invaded Ukraine under the pretext of demilitarization, denazization, and protection of residents in the Donbas region. As the people's anxiety around the world is growing due to their involvement in the war between Ukraine and Russia, we have heard the opinions of citizens of countries that support Ukraine in the war between Ukraine and Russia.
Yes, this is the University of Amsterdam, Germany, and I met with Professor David from the University of Amsterdam to hear his opinion on the current war between Ukraine and Russia.
Germany's complex three-party coalition government has been successful in itself. While Scott's Social Democratic Party has fallen in the polls, the Greens remain strong thanks to the popularity of key figures such as Economy Minister Robert Habeck and Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock. More importantly, the government has won the narrative battle against Putin's still formidable bloc represented throughout the German political spectrum, especially within the SPD. Those pushing for a deal in which Ukraine cedes territory to Russia are no longer influencing policy.
Then we went to Austria and France and interviewed citizens.
We do not remain neutral in the war between Ukraine and Russia. I hope the war ends soon. The damage influencing us is too much. Since the 19th century, France and Ukraine have maintained cooperative relations, such as taking refuge and settling in each other's countries when revolutions broke out in their respective countries. In addition, exchanges and cooperation between the two countries have increased since interdependence, and Russia has been in check, and France is sanctioning Russia, recognizing Crimea as Ukrainian territory. So France provided Ukraine with about 2 trillion won worth of weapons and 50 of the most powerful tanks.
So far, we have heard opinions from other countries about the war between Russia and Ukraine, which the world is focusing on. Germany, which I interviewed earlier, provided a variety of war supplies, including 150 million euros in funding, as well as relief supplies for Ukraine and refugees. Other countries, Austria, have provided Ukraine with 10,000 bulletproof caps and 100,000 liters of fuel, while France has provided weapons of murder, including dozens of scissors, rock, and thousands of shells. This was breaking news.
Starlink is an innovative business that uses numerous satellites to cover the entire Earth and provide access to the internet network from anywhere. However, as many satellites must be launched, a large amount of investment is required, resulting in a fairly high usage price. Starlink had the advantage of being able to use the internet anywhere, and the Starlink company tried to overcome the disadvantage of high usage prices through marketing that emphasized this point.
We explored the type of cross marketing used by Starlink company. Starlink company provides train service to Ukraine, where most of the internet network were destroyed by Russian attacks during the war, and showed that even during the war, one can access the internet anywhere with just a small devices. In fact, the Ukraine military used the internet to run reconnaissance. Through this, they minimized damage caused by Russian military, protected their soldiers, and provided convenience to Ukrainian people. Through the media, these activities have built the image of responsible company that strives for social responsibility even in difficult situations for everyone.
While rumors believe social media trailer is the progress of replacing its brand name and logo with text, a large structure with the expand is placed on the headquarters building in San Francisco on the 20th. San Francisco Air Photography AFP split to build the origin. Starlink was one of the main agent items at the meeting in Rush between U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Mark Milley and General Valery Zaluzhny, Commander-in-Chief of the Ukrainian military.
Starlink is a project undertaken by SpaceX, a space company, and is to establish a network by closely deploying thousands of satellites in 4 different orbits between 514 and 570 kilometers in altitude. Elon Musk has been building a network since 2019 and about 4,500 satellites are currently orbiting. It is more than half of the satellites operated by countries around the world. In the world of general internet access in the future, infrastructure is packed for Starlink, a satellite internet service. As a result, Ukraine, which wants to maintain stable internet access, which has become an indispensable element in the modern world, asked the U.S. government to put pressure on Starlink. However, even the U.S. government could not tell what to do about Starlink, a private company. Musk reportedly refused the Ukraine military's request to access Starlink at a time when Ukraine forces were targeting Russia-occupied Crimea. Sources say that the Ukraine military is in a situation where it has to change the details of the local operation. The U.S. Daily New York Times pointed out on the 29th local time that Elon Musk is exercising power beyond anyone in outer space, citing the war in Ukraine as an example. He said governments are concerned about widening power through satellite internet, strategic asset. As the number of Starlink satellites is planned to increase to 514.
This is because Musk not only denies or permits internet access to certain countries, but also has the possibility of accessing sensitive information delivered through the satellite internet. And over the past 18 months, at least 9 countries have reportedly expressed concerns about Musk's Starlink to the US government. Last year, the European Union decided to establish a separate satellite internet network corresponding to Starlink, seeking information sovereignty. China is also uncomfortable with Starlink. This seems to be due to concerns that the strong internet consortium system could be shaken by the satellite internet. China also claimed at the United Nations this year the SpaceX satellites interfere with space development. This has been real news. Thanks for watching.